Hello, readers. So, yesterday we started talking about informational books. And we know that informational books are different than fiction books because they teach us real facts. Today, we're going to be looking at a new informational book. And this book is all about ladybugs. So, what do you know about ladybugs? Let's get our mind ready to read. What are some things that we know are true about ladybugs? Can you share some ideas with me? Well, I know that ladybugs lay eggs. I know that they have wings that help them to fly. And I know that in the wintertime, ladybugs hibernate. They find a place to stay warm so that they can survive through the winter. As I'm reading today, we're going to pause and we're going to talk about some new facts that the author has taught us. So I want you to listen closely. And remember, if you hear a new fact, I want you to show me your light bulb. And that will tell me that the author has taught you something new about ladybugs. Ladybugs. Do you remember what this page was called at the beginning of our informational books? It's called our table of contents. And why is the table of contents important? How does it help us as we're reading? Yeah, it shares with us what the name of those chapters are, and it helps us to know what we're going to learn about our topic. So as I look at the name of our chapters today, I'm noticing that the first one is called What is a Ladybug? The next one is called A Ladybug's Life. What do ladybugs eat? Oh, so we're going to learn about some things that they eat. And ladybugs fly. So I knew that ladybugs have wings that help them to fly. And I wonder what other new things I'm going to learn about when ladybugs fly. So let's read to find out. Ladybugs are insects. They are a kind of beetle. Ladybugs hatch from eggs in the spring. Baby ladybugs are called larvae. A ladybug larva is long and spiny. Its favorite food is aphids. Aphids are pests that kill plants. Did you hear a new fact on this page as we were reading? What did you just learn about ladybugs? That when they first hatch, a baby ladybug is called, larva. And I also heard what their favorite food was. What was their favorite food? Aphids. Do you know what aphids are? They're little teeny tiny green bugs, and they crawl around on plants and they eat the plant leaves. That's why ladybugs are really helpful in a garden, because they eat aphids so that those plants can grow and be healthy. A larva eats and grows for 3 or 4 weeks. Then it builds a shell around its body. Its body changes inside the shell. Soon, an adult ladybug hatches. Most adult ladybugs start out yellow. They do not have spots. Soon, their bodies may change color. Many turn red or orange with spots. Share with me, what was something new? Did you hear a new fact on that page? What did you learn about ladybugs? Remember, as you're reading your informational books at home, to pause and talk about those new things that you're learning as well. Ladybugs have strong jaws for chewing. They can eat up to 50 insects per day. Wow, that's a lot of insects. How many insects can they eat in one day? 50. Was that new for you? I showed my light bulb too, because I didn't realize that they could eat 50 bugs in one day. Ladybugs use antennae to feel and to smell. Their antennas help them to find aphids. All insects have 6 legs. Ladybugs have a claw on each leg. Ladybugs grab aphids with their claw. Ladybugs have 2 hard wings and 2 soft wings. They fly with their soft wings. The hard wings cover and protect the soft wings. Let's pause there for a minute. Did you learn something new about ladybugs and their wings? What did we just learn? Yeah, they have 2 types of wings, soft wings and hard wings. How do they use their soft wings? Yeah, they help them to fly. And how do they use their hard wings? For protection. Ladybugs gather together in the fall. They find a safe place to rest for winter. Ladybugs lay eggs in the spring. Soon new ladybugs will hatch from the eggs. And in our informational book today, we have our glossary. And your glossary has important words that were in the story, and then it gives you a definition of what those words mean. So when we look up here, we see antennas. And then it tells us that antennas are a pair of thin feelers on an insect's head. Ladybugs use their antennas to find food. So our glossary shares some more facts with us and teaches us some new information. Readers, when we were talking about retelling, when we read a fiction book, we talked about how retellers start at the beginning and they share the important parts from the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. We have talked about retelling with informational books too, and our retelling looks a little different. When we retell, we talk about some facts that we knew or some new facts that we learned, and we use our fingers to help us. So we hold up our fingers, we touch our fingers, and as we touch our fingers, we share a new fact that we learned about our topic. So I want you to hold up 3 fingers today. And I want you to touch your each finger and share 3 new things you learned about ladybugs with me. So touch your first finger and tell me 1 new thing you learned about ladybugs. Go ahead, can you share it out loud with me? Then touch your next finger and share a 2nd fact that you learned about ladybugs. And then touch your 3rd finger and share a 3rd fact that you learned about ladybugs. I'm going to share 3 facts too, okay? And see if you can help me finish the information on my fact. Are you ready? Today, we learned about what a ladybug's favorite food is. Do you remember what it was called? An aphid. So I learned that ladybugs enjoy eating aphids. Today, we learned about ladybugs' wings. They have 2 kinds of wings. Do you remember what they were called? Soft wings and hard wings. And we learned that they fly with their soft wings and that their hard wings protect their soft wings. Today, we also learned about ladybugs' antenna. What do their antenna help them to do? They help them to feel, and they help them to smell. And they help them to find their favorite food, aphids. So boys and girls, when you're reading at home, after you finish your informational book, I'd like you to hold up 3 fingers today and share 3 different facts that you learned about your topic. And every day when you're reading informational books, you can pause and talk about what you're learning as you read, and then you can retell by recalling those different facts that you've learned. Have a great day reading.